All right, guys. The Floating Hands returns with some more Eldraine. And this, unlike the Wilds of Eldraine, is the OG Eldraine. I'm gonna my handy dandy box opening tool, stabby stabby. It's a screwdriver, guys. This is a high performance tool. Rudy has his thingy majigger thing, and I have a screwdriver because I'm a handyman, and that's the way we go. So that box is now opened. I've officially lit $100 and whatever on fire, and we are entering the looking glass. Is that right? Can we say that? Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. So, we got our tokens, our planes, and ooh, that'll be nice. Little foil here. Our 3 uncommons, and then our commons. Nice. All the goodies that is Eldraine. So we've had a couple of videos now in the queue for these. Ooh, nice mythic. Bop and bop. Oh, I can't even see that on the screen anymore. Oh no, that won't do. There we go. Haha. That fixed that. And, you know, we've gone through a couple of these. Hopefully I didn't have those hanging off the screen. I'm sure I got roasted in the comments for it if not. Like I said, I'm doing these in chunks. So I kind of gotta pre-record these and kind of go about it smartly here. But overall, you know, I think we're gonna do great. Mystic Sanctuary, good hit. Gingerbread Cabin, good hit. You know, that's small win for the pack. But you know, the goal with this stuff was never to, you know, hit $1 million in attendees and, you know, go nuts. I'm trying to add some content here. I'm trying to get the views. I'm trying to build the materials up and build up my inventory. And, you know, frankly, I don't mind if I take a small hit on these, because at the end of the day, like, no matter what I do, like, hit-wise, I'm going to make my money back in the commons. Like, there is... Good lord, let me just count the commons in one pack here. And I'm sure there's probably some wild token thing. Look at this, another mythic. This is a good box. 1, 2, 3 uncommons. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 commons, right? That means every single pack that I open is theoretically, worst case scenario, like $2.25 net. There's 36 packs. I make about $70 back just in the commons in every box. And, you know, I'm okay taking my time, waiting, moving a few of these, moving 10, 20, 30 of them a week. You know, I'm not bothered by that. I'm fine being patient, because patience is what always wins in the end. And if you're not patient, that's when you get murked. So I am okay being patient. I'm okay selling these lands out, waiting for the foils, bopping those off the Card Kingdom probably. I'm gonna be, full disclosure, I'm probably going to sell most of the foils that I pull from all these boxes, and I'm just going to be buy listing them straight to Card Kingdom. I don't like dealing with foils. It takes a lot of time out of what I'm doing. It's annoying to list a single card at a time. Sorry, I'm just double checking for these specialty border treatment cards that are in here randomly. I just want to make sure I didn't miss any. I don't think I did, but yeah, I didn't. And, you know, it's like a time to effort thing, right? The foils will sell. I can get some decent premiums for them, but it takes so bloody long to move through all of them that it's just really, at the end of the day, it's really not worth it for me to list them, wait months for it to sell, readjust my inventory, because you have to sleeve the foils because they might get scratched the way I have them, the way I have inventory sorted right now. Versus, like, you know, if I have a bunch of commons doing this, like, you know, they're designed to be played this way. It doesn't, like, they're fine. But a foil, these older foils, they're a little bit more sensitive with just how scratchy prone they can be. So for me, it's just easier. Move them to Card Kingdom, wait to buy some power or something on there, and, you know, I can just convert that directly from sales to cardboard to, you know, more cardboard, and it's just easier that way, and I can kind of keep my accounting really clean with it too, which, is important, guys. You know, I do run this as a business. My accounting is very important. I do log everything. I track everything. All my camera equipment that I use for the recordings. You know, anything that can be expensed, used as an expense, is an expense. You know, product purchases I do. You know, all this stuff turns into stuff that I have to take into account and take care of. And it's a big pain in the butt. That's a nice mythic. Kenrith's, that's a really good uncommon too. This is one of the better uncommons in the set too. Like I think it is over $1 now too. It sells really, really well too. And you know, ultimately guys, like it's just a time thing. Like you just have to be okay being patient. And if you're not okay being patient, you honestly shouldn't stay in this business. And you know, I know that might be hard to hear, but this market goes through a lot of cycles. You know, right now we're entering into a bit of a good cycle in the market. Stuff is moving well. Singles are selling. Dual lands are recovering. Like there's a lot of things that are positive now in the market. But you know, for the past 18 months, it's been a bloodbath. And you know, it's not great when it feels like that. And if you just like throw your hands up in the air and give up and move on, you're like, oh God, this past month really killed me. Like I FF at 20, boys. It's over. GG, no time to FF, give up on life. And you know that's how you get murked. And you don't want to get murked in this business. You want to be patient, you want to be steady, you want to be committed, you want to be nice and methodical about what moves you make. It's why I bought these boxes, because I've been selling the bulk. I know I can do well on it. I know that if I'm just patient, even if I don't hit epic mythics and great rares that pay for the box all the way, it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, I'm going to make back so much money from the commons and uncommons and even the basic lands and stuff that it doesn't really matter how good or bad I pull on these sets, because stuff like Dwarven Mines 20-30 cents, Gingerbread Cabins 30-40 cents, you know, Eye Collector I made, you know, make 10-20 cents a card selling those. There's so much potential value in this set that if you're patient, you will win. And I don't mind being patient. That's why I bought, you know, 1.69 million cards of bulk. I knew it was going to be a lot of work, but I knew the potential upside. Ooh, good foil rare. I knew the potential upside, if I was just patient, was massive. Like, it was so massive. Like, the potential was just incredible. And when the potential is that good, by just being patient and waiting, you know, that's where you want to make your moves. I buy Weiss because it's so freaking consistent, right? Like, every Weiss set that I purchase, I buy 1 to 4 cases. I sit on them for anywhere from 2 to 3 to 4 years, depending, is what I have been averaging right now. Some of them I sat on for less, and, you know, I was able to sell them quickly. Some of them I'm still sitting on. 7 Deadly Sins was a set that I bought. It was still when I was dabbling, and I was like kind of just experimenting. And, you know, I bought 7 Deadly Sins at, I think it was like 65 a box. And I was a weak one for this one. I only bought 2 or 3 boxes. I do like the anime, so I was content just, you know, having it to open worst case. And, you know, they kind of exploded overnight. And they went from like 60, 70 a box upwards of like, I think it was like over 100 at one point. Ooh, nice, another mythic. And you know, they were up over like $100 a box. So of course I sold 1 or 2, paid from all of them, and I had 1 left. And I was like, cool, this is all profit now. And they retraced some and they chilled. And I was like, okay, well, I like this Weiss thing. This seems to work pretty well. So I started buying some more cases, and I bought, you know, Is It Wrong to Pick Up Chicks in a Dungeon? I picked up Attack on Titan the final season. You know, there's all sorts of stuff. Ooh, that's a good common foil. There's all sorts of stuff that I started buying, and now here I am 2-3 years later. The sets that I'm still waiting to recover are Tokyo Revengers, Attack on Titan Season 4. That's going to recover at some point. Like, that was just such a popular set. Like, I don't see how it doesn't recover at some point. even if we get back to MSRP at like 80 a box, you know, I'm still gonna win because I was picking up cases at like $600. I think they're below that now, but again, like, I don't care. I'll wait. I'll just outwait everyone until there's no supply left. And you know, I said the same thing about Don Machi. I bought like, God, I think I got like 6 cases of that set. I think I opened up like 2 or 3 because I love the anime. It's a great show. And you know, I bought a whole bunch of the SPs from that set. I have a black label Hestia floating around somewhere. And you know, I'm content just sitting on that stuff. And most of the SPs that I bought in that set were the really cheap ones that are like, they're like 30-40 bucks at the time. A bunch of those are like $100 now. So I need to go back through and sell the extra SPs that I have, because I don't need 50 of each copy or whatever crazy number that I have. I think I have like 50 or 60 SPs total. It's not like an absurd number, but it's a pretty healthy number, to be honest. And you know, I can sell 10, 20 of them, just toss them up on TCG Player. When they sell, you know, and it was just a matter of waiting. And everyone was like dumping the set, and it's like, oh, it's gonna be so bad, and oh, it's the worst set ever, blah blah blah. And lo and behold, now the boxes are back up to like $73, $74 and climbing towards 80. I'll sell some loose boxes that I had acquired and picked up, because again, I felt $40 a box was way too cheap, so I picked some up. And you know, I'll offload those at $80 and cover a bunch of my case costs, and I'll sell some of my SPs and cover more of my case costs. And I will do the proper thing, and instead of, you know, taking profit out of my business and monetizing it that way, I'm just going to wait. And I'm going to go buy more Ys. And I'll buy more and more and more and more until, you know, it's the point where I have enough cases where it's just kind of feeding the machine by itself, which is the goal that you want in the end, right? Like, you want the machine to pay for the machine. If I can buy 10 cases of Ys for every case that I bought 6 years ago, and I can 10x my money every time that way, that is the key right there. That's how you like consistently grow your portfolio, and you get it just monster sized. It's just that patience, guys. You got to be willing to wait and be patient. But yeah, this is another Throne of Eldraine box. We did pretty good overall. I have no idea what the value is on the mythics and rares. Honestly, I don't really care too much. I'll list them, sell them, buy list the foils to Card Kingdom, and build out my my store credit. There is an unlimited Lotus that is in Card Kingdom currently for like 20k. It's definitely overpriced, but you know, if I keep dumping my stuff into Card Kingdom and I have 21 grand, I might have an unlimited Lotus in my hands in the next few months. Who knows? We'll see. But yeah, guys, I'm going to go ahead and cut the video here, wrap it up. Just some stuff I'm eyeballing. But yeah, guys, thanks for the support. Thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the opening. And let me know if you guys want something different in the format, or if you guys want this to be different. And I can make an adjustment. This is just the first round of these I'm doing, because I have to, you know, preload my content a few months ahead. And that'll kind of be how this goes. But thanks, guys. I will talk to you later, and thanks for the support. Floating hands out.